Hey, it's Grant with Rothberg Realty Group. Just want to give you a couple quick insights on what happened here along the 518 corridor during the summer of 2018. So by 518 corridor, what I mean is everything from the far west side of Pearland down 518 all the way through Friendswood to the far east side of League City. So we saw a couple interesting things, and we can sum them all up with one word: normalization. We're entering into a much healthier market than we've seen in the last few years. If you've watched things or tried to buy or sell your home, you've noticed that over the last few years, there's been a skyrocketing increase in the values of homes, and there's also been an incredible decline in the number of days on market. And ultimately, that's sort of overheated some things. So what we're seeing now this last summer, as we compare it to the previous year and the previous 5 years, is we're reaching a more stable, sustainable level. We're seeing those initial signs. The days on market are starting to increase. This summer, it took about a week to 2 weeks longer on average to sell a home than it did the previous year. We also know that the prices are starting to stabilize in our area. Where in previous years they've increased by a huge amount, this summer we saw them increase by about 1 to 3% on average. So not a huge increase year over year. And that's a really good thing. That's sustainable for our marketplace. So our market is still incredibly strong. We have the lowest unemployment rate in the state of Texas that we've had in the last 4 decades. There's still a huge amount of people coming in. Jobs are really strong. There's still a huge demand for housing. So all this stuff, as we look at what's happened this last summer, it really means different things for 3 different groups of people. First, if you are thinking about selling your home in the next few months or the next year or so, you need to understand that it probably is going to take a little bit longer for you to sell your home than it took your neighbor to sell it this last summer or the year before that. As the days on market begins to increase, we should reach a more stable level, which is a really good thing again. So expect that it may take a little bit longer, and you can't expect to have these massive windfall profits if you bought your home in the last year or two. With prices stabilizing, you should still make some good money, but don't expect it to be like a speculative investment or something like that. Second group of people is those who are buyers. If you're thinking about buying a home, maybe it's your first home, you need to watch out for interest rates. As those increase, they begin to reduce your purchasing power. And we still have a lot of scarcity for first-time home buyers, for those entry-level homes. So you want to watch that very closely. You want to find effective loan programs that help you give you low down payment or credits towards closing costs. Those kind of things are going to be important for you in the months ahead. The last group of people, our third group, is investors. With the scarcity of first-time entry-level homes that's out there, with increasing interest rates, there's going to be continued demand for tenants looking for rental properties. So if you're thinking about a strategy of buying a home and holding it and then being a landlord, this is a great time for you to become a real estate investor.